Let's talk about Gundam. Now, if you don't know what Gundam is, it's a hit Japanese TV show that's been around since like 1980. If I had to describe it in my own words, I would say that it's a Japanese military science fiction media franchise. Basically, it's about giant robots and it's anime. Or anime style. You get it. It's a cartoon. Let's not get into that debate. Now, the reason I'm talking about it is because Netflix just dropped the trailer for a new original series set in the Gundam universe that's dropping on Netflix very soon. So I figured we'd take a quick look at the trailer and see if it's going to disappoint us. Now, I've never been a huge Gundam guy. I was more of a Transformers head as a kid. But to be honest, I did think that both were pretty cool. And I haven't watched anything Gundam in a long time. So I'm interested to see if this recaptures my youthful, excitement, I guess. All right, so here we've got the trailer for Gundam Requiem for Vengeance. So let's get ready for some vengeful Japanese robotic fighting.
Remind me again. Why are we fighting over this rock?
We fight.
Okay, there's a rock involved.
Are our orders.
Interesting animation. It looks like a Call of Duty 3 level graphics.
Those mobile suits on the ground now!
I don't mind this animation, but I mean, okay, I take it back. I do mind it. I take it all back. This looks like a PS3 video game. What is this choice? This is the only time I'll stop for now. But I've got to say, as a big anime fan, I always find it a little strange when Netflix and other adapters of these old franchises decided to change the animation style so drastically. I mean, it's always the safe bet to go with the tried and true style that people fell in love with, right? I mean, this is what a Gundam looks like to me. Hashtag not my Gundam. Okay, let's continue though. This animation, I mean, it's kind of interesting. I think it's better than a lot of the cel-shaded stuff that Netflix tends to do with anime, but it doesn't look as good as it could. There's our Gundams. They're being airlifted in as they do.
On the ground.
Yeah, like this looks like Overwatch cinematics. I don't know. It's hard for me to get into
Sir.
TV shows that are animated like this, where it's a full show that looks like a video game.
But the principality of
Not that I can't. It's just it feels like a cinematic for a video game.
Something bothering you, Cap?
I don't know.
No, you know.
I've just got a bad feeling about all of this.
Yeah, I do too. These look cool, like these explosions. That actually is a pretty cool shot. I'll give that one to them. But the people look like they're made out of plastic, right? That's a Gundam.
We need to give our allies some cover.
So I guess in this story, they don't know about Gundams until this moment.
What's
You
your
mean
name?
the little plastic humans or the giant Japanese robots? I don't think they're gonna do it.
Haley Arhan, 1st Armored Infantry.
Okay.
Wait! I'm a UMRC! A doctor!
That's what a murderer looks like. I'm just gonna say, if you ever come across somebody on the side of the road and they say wait and they're holding a crowbar and wearing 2 sets of gloves, they just killed somebody and they're burying the body.
Wait! I'm a UMRC! A doctor!
Oh, he's a doctor. Or he's a doctor and he's a doctor wearing gloves for doctor reasons.
Zaku 2, we're moving.
These fight sequences look cool as standalone cinematics. I'm just not too sure. I guess what I'm trying to say is I'm not sure if I can get into that sort of animation style for a Gundam series for more than one episode, as like a one-off OVA, to use anime terms. Now, I will say on the positive, stylistically, it is a sort of interesting direction. It seems like they're framing the Gundam as this sort of ominous, unknown entity that's just wreaking havoc on their world. So it feels a little bit more like a dystopic horror than like an anime action, which could be a good choice if they really see that through all the way to the end. But let me know what you think. I think if they get the narrative right, there's potential for it, but the animation style, it just kind of turns me off. But let me know what you think down below, and, Gundam on. Now I'm gonna go watch Transformers.